How's it going, guys? I'm Giuseppe. I'm a vegan food and fitness blogger, and today I've teamed up with Myvegan to take you through a full day of eating. I'll be showing you exactly what I eat on an average day in order to stay fit and healthy, but also to get enough protein as a vegan, because let's be honest, that's what everyone wants to know. So if you're interested in finding out more about a vegan diet and basically just how I make those vegan gains, then stay tuned and I look forward to getting into the video. Our first meal of the day was a high protein lazy oat bowl, which can be prepared the night before or before the gym, or even just 20 minutes before you want to eat it. And I simply mix oats with protein powder. If you don't know already, my current favorite is the salted caramel soy isolate. It's honestly like a really good flavor. It goes with everything. And I added some chia seeds, which have tons of healthy fats, omega-3s, and lots of vitamins. I also like to add cacao nibs, which add a nice crunch, but they're also really high in antioxidants, which are great for post-workout recovery and reducing inflammation, as well as maca powder, which is a great food for stamina and also a good source of iron. I like to add a bit of plant milk and water so it's not too thick, and mix it all up so all the ingredients are nice and combined, and then I just let it soak in the fridge for about 20 minutes because it's important that the oats activate, and that way they also become nice and creamy. And I like to add some toppings as well, like chopped banana, mixed seeds, and smooth peanut butter. Today's session was a chest and triceps workout, which focused mainly on compound exercises which target multiple muscle groups and also keep the core nice and engaged throughout. So I'm back from the gym, had a really good chest and tri session, and now I'm just about to enjoy this epic oat bowl, which is really high in protein and full of loads of vitamins, and obviously it has the salted caramel protein in, which tastes insane, especially with the maca powder, which is really good, really high in iron as well. And it's a really good combination with the salted caramel and maca. So it is lunchtime and I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to make a butter bowl with just some vegetables that I've got lying around. I'm going to have it in this big bowl here. So I'm just boiling some edamame beans, which you can see here. And I'm just going to basically just put together bits and bobs which I've got, as well as some whole grain rice and quinoa. So stay tuned. So I've chopped up these really colourful tomatoes, which are really sweet. I like to chop up my tomatoes in salad just because they release more flavour. I'm also just going to drain this tin of mixed beans because they are super cheap and really high in protein. I'm probably going to have maybe half a can. The one thing I'm really loving lately is red cabbage. Just look at the colour of that. I like to make a really quick slaw from it, and the key is just to chop it really finely. That should be enough. I've probably used about a quarter of a small one. If you don't already have one of these, I highly recommend it. It's like a lemon squeezer, and it's so convenient because it doesn't get any pips. Look how easy that is. So I'm just going to add half a lemon in there. You can add a full one if you want it to be extra tangy. A little bit of agave syrup, some tahini, and a drizzle of soy sauce. And then you just want to mix it all together like so. And then just let it sit to the side for 5 minutes to let all the acids absorb and make it a little bit softer. And I'm just going to chop some lettuce quite fine because I prefer it fine in bowls. Start off with a base of the lettuce and also some more mixed greens of spinach and rocket. Just mix all that in. And I'm also going to add some sauerkraut, which is basically like pickled cabbage and kale and things like that, and it's really good for your gut. So you don't need much, but just a small serving is super tasty. So for the quick dressing, I'm going to use the Myvegan peanut butter in smooth. You can use crunchy, but I prefer the smoother one just because it mixes much easier with all the other ingredients. So I'm just going to add a couple of teaspoons of this, probably quite a few actually. So I've added 3 teaspoons of that, and then some agave syrup for the sweetness. You can also use maple syrup, a little bit of apple cider vinegar just to give it a bit more of a tang. The other half of the lemon with juicer, a little bit of salt, another dash of soy sauce. This is sweet soy sauce, which I need some more of. And I'm just going to mix it all together, like so. Do a little bit more tahini. Almost forgot to top it with some sesame seeds, just for the extra calcium, but also it looks great. And there you have my super speedy butter bowl. It has tomatoes, a red cabbage slaw, edamame beans, a base of rocket and spinach, mixed beans, quinoa and brown rice, all topped with a super speedy dressing and sesame seeds. I'm gonna go enjoy this now. For dinner, I made one of my favourite dishes, which is a simple pasta dish with vegetables in a creamy cashew sauce. To make the sauce, you have to soak cashews in hot water for about 10 minutes. So I put them to one side and then got some vegetables in a pan. So I fried some garlic and onion with some chopped peppers, broccoli, mushrooms, red onion and kale. I also added some finely chopped chunks of tempeh, which is a soya-based product similar to tofu, but it has a slightly nuttier flavour and also contains probiotics, which is really good for the gut. I fried all of these together with a little bit of spray oil and seasonings, and also boiled some whole grain pasta. While the pasta cooked, I added some frozen peas and finished making the cashew sauce. Drain the water from the cashews and add them to a blender with some salt, pepper and a garlic clove, and also some plant milk. You can have more plant milk if you want it to be a creamier consistency, or less for it to be thicker. Then I simply served this with the pasta and vegetables and mixed it all together until it was a really creamy dish. And that is my delicious, quick and easy pasta dish with a creamy cashew sauce, and it's really, really filling and obviously full of loads of nutrients with vegetables, and it literally takes like 10-15 minutes to make. So definitely try this recipe. I'm going to add all the recipes in the description box below. And yeah, just going to enjoy this now, and I just want to say thank you again to Myvegan for partnering up with me for this What I Eat in a Day. And if you're interested in following me in my vegan lifestyle, you can follow me on Instagram with the link down below as well. Peace.